guys doing? Hope you're doing pretty well. We're gonna learn some Toro. Let's see. What is Taurus's energy today? What kind of nonsense are you up to? And I know tomorrow we're gonna have a full moon in Leo. It's going to be very exciting. So yeah, let's see. What does this mean for you? Double mission. Lightworker, starseed, serve the world by being you. What luck, right? That your karmic, or not your karmic, your cosmic duty is to simply be yourself, right? I wish that was mine. So let's see. Let's see what Taurus is up to. So, let's talk about your mission. Lightworker, starseed. Let's talk about tapping into that. And understanding, as a light worker, that means that your duty is literally to spread light, right? Where you see darkness, bring light, right? That's all you gotta do. So, let's see. How is this journey faring you? All right, first card out. This is your energy, Page of Wands. You want to extend an offer. Or, I mean, it could be flip-flopped. Could be somebody wanting to extend an offer to you. However, or it could be, you thinking very deeply about an offer that you've received. But let's find out what this offer is about. Interesting. So we have Six of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles is like sharing with somebody, right? Or having shared energy with somebody. It's like a balance of give and take. It's wanting to have this mutually beneficial connection, right? Ace of Cups is the beginning of a love cycle. It's interesting though that Six of Pentacles is showing up here, because it's more than just starting a love connection. There's also the aspect of like something that can be gained through this connection, which is not my favorite energy, to be honest. However, let's clarify it. See what the Six of Pentacles is there for. And the Ace of Cups. You're looking at opportunities. So with the Sun card, it's almost like you feel that this individual would be able to help you grow in some way or help you to expand in some way. It's almost like joining forces for, a mutually beneficial connection. That's what I'm seeing. Seven of Wands tells me that, like, you're thinking of all the different opportunities here, or the different ways that this connection could go. But with the Sun card showing up, Leo energy, it's the energy that, like, in every outcome that you see it kind of benefiting you in some way, right? So let's carry on. We have the Four of Swords, which tells me that, like, you may be focused on, like, your self-care, getting a lot of rest, or, you know, kind of taking it easier than normal. I see you just kind of, like, relaxing and maybe not, like, allowing yourself to, like, hyperfixate or stress out about anything. With the Empress in reverse, though, I see, like, a creativity blockage here. And it's almost like you're stepping out of your divine feminine, whether you're male, female, whatever, and, like, maybe a little bit more into your masculine, because this focal point here is more on, how do I put this? It's more on a material growth, you know, rather than, like, an emotional, like, creativity or, you know, feeling inspired. It's more like getting down to business and brass tacks and, like, you know, those kinds of things. Five of Pentacles. Here it is. Five of Pentacles is, like, the energy of feeling like, even though, like, making money is not hard for a Taurus, I feel like holding on to money is hard, right? I see the palm just open and all the coins just kind of all around it, but not necessarily in it. And to me, this is the imagery of, like, it passes right through your hand, you know? And you might be, like, feeling like if you had a partner or something, like, it could help with, you know, finances as well. And I'm not saying that that's your only reason, but I'm saying, like, there's a big energy here that, like, you know, it would be nice to have somebody to help you out with the bills also, or, like, you know, to help you out in some way. We have Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Why is this here? Four of Wands. So I feel with the Nine of Wands in reverse, I feel you kind of, like, detaching from, like, past connections in some way, or detaching from, like, past mindsets. With the Four of Wands, it's like your focus now is, like, longevity. Your focus is on your house, long-term relationships, like what can be built, what can be established. There's a lot here, which is interesting. I see a lot of that, okay? And I don't want you to get mad. Don't get mad at your boy, okay? When I say this, there's a lot about the home and finances and having somebody to share life with, and, you know, kind of like ticking off the checklist, you know? But what I'm not seeing here is love, you know? I'm seeing kind of like all the other stuff. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you might even be reserved emotionally because of things that you've been through in the past. It doesn't feel like love. Even though with the Ace of Cups, it's like a beginning of a love cycle. So, like, I'm going to need some more clarity on this. Do you have somebody in mind, or are you just specifically kind of thinking about what you want in terms of manifesting a partner? You know? We have Strength in reverse, more Leo energy. This talks about your weakness, right? Before I go into these, I want to drop a clarifier for the Strength in reverse. And then we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. I feel like something that you struggled to do at this time is like maybe move. Maybe that's something that you want, especially with the Four of Wands and the Chariot here. I feel that like your weakness in terms of your spending habits is also showing up. We have the Fool in reverse, Aries energy. Same with the Empress in reverse, also Aries energy, both reversed. So you got a lot of fire for being a Taurus. But with, it could be in your chart, whatever people you're dealing with. But with the Fool in reverse, it's like you don't want to do anything foolish. Like you want to have a game plan. You want to think in terms of like the long term, what you want in your life. Then we have Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, sleeplessness, being up in your head, ruminating thoughts, trying to figure it out. I'm feeling kind of emotionally defensive. With the High Priestess in reverse showing up here, Pisces energy, this kind of tells me that you might have doubts, right, in your own abilities, right, in your own ability to move forward or like start something new, whatever the case. It's like there's this energy of like self-doubt and it's showing up with this Nine of Swords, like this anxiety. And it's like if you focus on what you're lacking, you're going to manifest more lack. If you focus on abundance and gratitude, you're going to, attract more of that. The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy in reverse. You're out of balance. I don't like saying that. I don't like it. Because it's like, here, I'm gonna unbutton this. It's like making me all grumpy. But yeah. So with the Taurus card showing up in reverse though, Hierophant. It's kind of like instead of tapping into your natural leadership skills, right, which you have a ton of, there's this energy of like kind of following. And I don't mean like in terms of like you're a follower, But it's like, if you don't know where you're going, sometimes it's easier to follow somebody else, right? Or sometimes it's easier to, like, latch on to people who do know what they're doing, right? Or where they're going, you know? But it's kind of like not seeing yourself as, like, enough, I guess, to make it on your own, which makes sense given the economy and all that. There's definitely like this energy though that like shadow work is in order. I hate saying that. There's a lot of things I've said during this reading that I hate saying. Shadow work is one of them. I feel like right now it's time to really focus on your own like abilities and you know what you can accomplish without others, you know what you can accomplish that perhaps others can't, you know. Not even to be competitive in any way, right? Because I don't condone competition either. Like, you know, it's this energy of like not looking to others to figure out where your path needs to go, right? Don't take me. Vishvamata. Although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer not to be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrated, these circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. Don't underestimate your personal ability to manifest, right? I feel like right now that's exactly what you need to tap into is your manifestation. And not be afraid to like ask the universe for exactly what you want, you know? But anywho, that's what I have for you. Namaste. I love you guys, and I will catch you later.